Hey, what's up, oh, my mic is on. Okay. Whew. I just did a quick, bam, I'm just going to go live. Screw it. My Valheim build is coming along. It is getting larger and larger as we speak. I am continuing to build. I actually have Spider-Man would like to watch you broadcast. Well, Spider-Man, I am broadcasting right now, so hopefully he jumps in. But I started the barracks. I figured out how I wanted it, and as you can see, you're looking at my training ground right now. Let me actually minimize or make my little camera smaller. There we go. All right, so the training grounds are right here. Let me get off this. And there we got some archery spots. I'm not done with those. I want to still make those a little bit better. Training dummies will be here. I'm just pretty much going to put some armor on there. Some crap armor. And then this little building over here is my spot to check out bows and arrows, swords, whatever you want to use, axes, clubs, all kinds of stuff. So the inside is going to have an assortment of weapons on the wall. And then I got a little storage area up top for even more. The barracks, the front of the main barracks is going to be right there. I have a nice setup right there. So that's all going to be a giant barracks building right here. Very tall, very majestic. And then I have the wall coming around as well. I need to come out just a hair. A little bit over here and then down and around. And then it's going to just punch right into that corner over there. I did create a little military docks over here. So I will put maybe a single longboat in there. Who knows? I don't know yet. And then over here underneath this giant pavilion is going to be, it's actually going to be, I think, 2 stories. I think I'm going to do a nice round or nice upper level up here. And down below here is going to be like my armory. So it's going to be blacksmiths, tailors, all kinds of stuff. On top of all that, I continued. Here's my stables. I had to get rid of my loxes because I kept feeding them, not knowing, and they had to breed. Didn't know they were going to do that. So I finished up the floor in this area. So this is all going to be stables as well. And then I mapped out, which I did not put the flooring in yet because it is way, 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 way too large. The garden. So you can see how big this garden is going to be. The palace gardens are going to be absolutely massive. Right? So everything in this palace is massive. But now it's going to be even bigger. So this is my gardens area. It's going to be tiered. It's going to have a lot of plants. It's going to have, if I can get it, I'm definitely going to put waterfalls or fountains in there or makeshift. So what they would look like, kind of like this one over here, right? This is a makeshift water fountain. Will it work? I don't know, but we're going to see. So that's what I've been working on. I did do let's see if I can get to it from down here. So for my catacombs slash the halls, right, I made this nice little exit to the garden. It's kind of like a secret exit, right? You go in here, and this is going to be walled. And then here's the catacombs area. And I've got 2 sides. This side over here, I've got a cool, sweet freaking waterway that I'm going to have in here. And then I'm going to get rid of these blocks right here, actually. So we can do that right now. Because this waterway is actually going to stay in here. And then what I did, and I thought about this randomly. So I had like this idea that started out this morning. And I was going to like update my Twitch and get everything good to go with my Twitch. And then I had like ideas spark in my head, and I was like, whoa, what am I doing? I need to do Valheim right now. So guess what? I jumped into Valheim. And then this came about. So upstairs is actually going to be a secret area. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to kind of like put a bookshelf over here in this walled area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a staircase going up. And then up here is going to be like pretty much like a legendary area, right? I'm going to have the top tiered weapons with a Jarl's Coffin up there. But the cool thing that I haven't finished yet, and is nowhere by any means complete, is, and I got to put all these stones in there so you can walk. So I have an underground like labyrinth, right? So you can kind of see I've already started the path down that way. It's like an underground sewer system, right? And you can kind of see in the water over here, and it goes out here. There's going to be a gate right here, and then it goes all the way to the other side of the palace. I've got little entering gates already set up that go out to the harbor. I'm underneath it, so I can scooch underneath it. I got 2 of those going out, so you'll be able to see. Here we go. There's the other one over there. Those are not going to have exits. But then, like, it opens up to all this area over here where I'm going to have another labyrinth of underground stuff and pathways, right? And then I do have one set up over here already, but this is more of just an exit. So it goes underneath. So it's looking pretty cool, and I just wanted to jump on. I think this is, I don't even think I can get out over here anymore. I can't, but I can go under. There we go. And I did finish the escape route, right? So we'll go over here, and you can kind of see I already got the boats in here. There we go. So this is all complete. This is my tunnel with the gated entrance, and then going up. Right, this goes, it'll be a secret exit down, and this goes into my library archives. You can see my game's starting to like lag a little bit because I just have, this build is too big. It's just too big. But we're going to keep going with it. I don't care. By the time I finish, I'll probably be able to load the entire game up, and then I'm just going to freeze. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and my game can handle it, but we'll see. So there'll be a nice cool staircase going down, and there'll be some weapons down here, some armor, and then if the Jarl does have to, the palace is getting overrun, right? He's got to escape with his family. You know, there's his boats ready to go. He'll go out, get in the boat, head down, right? They'll stop here. One of the guards will jump out. They'll open the gate, which I thought this was really cool. What I did was I took a bunch of clubs and an item stand, and I put them together like this, and I just made a turnstile. So that worked out really well for this gate. So, you know, like, dude would go in, lower the gate, drop it down, whatever, right? And then the boats would escape out. And then you pop out right next to the garden, right past all the stables. Boom, there it is. So that's what I've been working on. I did this the other day. This was my locks training ring. I definitely have to redo it because the locks that I put in here actually hop the fence. So I got to make the wall a little bit bigger. So that happened, but whatever. You know, I had to get rid of them anyways because they started breeding. And next thing you know, I had like 2 baby locks in there. And I was like, oh, what do I do with these baby locks? I have no idea. So that's how far I've gotten so far. But this is all new. This is now my barracks area, which I really, really like this area, so it's definitely going to keep. There we got all the flags of all the regiments for the training grounds, right? I got 9 regiments in total, with the white being the Jarl's regiment, and then everybody else off to the side, 4 on each side. So that's pretty much what I've been working on so far. I haven't finished the gatehouse yet. That last tower on the other side still needs to be put up, and I got to finish the bridge underneath here. But it's definitely coming along. Definitely coming along. I need to put all the windows in right here as well. And then my garden needs to be fixed up. I got to finish this tower here. There's a lot of areas. The main tower, the big tower, is definitely going to change. So you can see up here, I have these pieces right here, and I'll go ahead and start getting rid of these because these are not going to stay on this side. And there's a reason why, because this is actually going to be kind of like a point coming down. So very, very similar to the point that brings it out. This point is going to come out that far and then go up in a triangle. All right, so this is going to be covered And then that's going to be on all four sides. And then up top, it's going to be the same thing, but they're off-centered. So it's kind of like the cardinal directions, right? You got the north, south, east, west, and then above it, you got southeast, northeast, northwest, right? So that's going to be it. So that's what's going on so far. I haven't even touched the top yet, but it no longer is starting to look like a lightsaber, which was terrible. I couldn't stand that look. I built the whole tower, and I was like, this looks stupid. And people are going to make fun of me. It like doesn't even correlate with the rest of the actual build. So, and then, you know, it's getting so big that, you know, my game when I'm building, sometimes it gets mad at me. And it's like, good Lord, dude, stop freaking building. But, you know, whatever. We're just going to keep going until I pretty much break the game. That's the plan. Right? I'm going to go and see how much I can really build, because the city is actually going to be all the way around this bad boy. And it's going to be just huge. It extends because I'm in a giant lagoon with the gatehouses down there, and then city around the other side towards the mountain, some farmlands in there. And that's all going to be gated, right? Massive gate wall. And then an entry gate into the city itself, which won't nearly be what the gate into the city water-wise is. That gate is just still stupid huge, but we're gonna make it nice and majestic. So it should look pretty cool. Again, I kind of, the way I work is I get my idea out there and I get one side done, very much like this side of the throne room. And I can come back to this someday when I'm bored. Maybe it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I don't feel like streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it then. And I just look off to that side and I mirror it onto that side. So if I have something that has dual sides, I am going to mirror it. I can do one side and then I will come back to the rest. That is very much similar like to my stables over here. I do have the 2 rooms above it, which I finished. This little hut right here is my stable master for my Loxes. I do tame Loxes, and I will. And then they will go individually into their stables with saddles on. So they'll be ready to ride, ready to rock and roll, right? The white guard is here at the palace, and something happens, right? Guards rush out, they run to the Loxes, and they just take off. And you could pretty much, like, if you opened a gate and a bunch of dudes were standing right there, and you had, like, 3 Loxes come through, like, you're just going to obliterate everybody anyways. So it doesn't matter. So you would not use those for angry peasants who are just protesting, right? Not going to happen. The enemy only. So I have a lot of ideas. This build is pretty much a story in my head. I almost wish that I could make it a story in itself, because I think that I would have probably an amazing game going here. And then, you know, throughout the rest of the world, I would have different cities and stuff like that. But, I mean, that would probably take me years. I don't know how they do it in video games themselves. But, so yeah, my instances. I'm at 42,000 right now. When I clicked on it earlier, it said 50,000. So, I don't know what happened there. But, I definitely have a lot. I don't even know what instances do, to be honest. I was streaming the other day, and, a couple of Valheim players who are much, much deeper into the game than I asked me about that. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, right? Instances, no clue. But those, they were like, how many instances do you have? And I was like, I don't know. How do I even find out? They're like, hit F2. So I hit F2, right? I went to it, and now I got 44,000 somehow, right? And they're like, holy moly. But it's an amazing build so far, and I'm absolutely loving it. I couldn't ask for anything more with this game right now, other than like pieces. Now I do have mods on this build, and those mods are the Forever build. I did download the Plant Everywhere, or Plant Everything. I think it was. There's another mod that's Plant Everywhere or Everything, something like that, and I put it in my vortex, and my vortex for some reason isn't working, right? I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go in and look into my D drive and my Steam folder and make sure that everything loaded correctly. because I need to plant everything everywhere, because over here in the garden, this is all going to be like trees, bushes, flowers, everything like that. I mean, it's going to be very, very beautiful. I that is one thing that I really, really love is gardens, and I think the palace garden needs to be exceptional. Like there needs to be no amount spared in a garden, especially when it comes to a palace. So that'll be fun when I finally start getting all this filled in with flooring, and then boxes for trees, bushes, and everything, and just making it an absolute magical, magical place. I really want to do like a 3/4 moon or a 3/4 circle pavilion out here at the end, so that people, you got to go through all the garden, through all the beauty, and then you come out to it, and then you get to see the city out there. And my palace is getting so big that it's actually going to start encroaching onto my main gate over here, which is over here, the massive main gate for shipping. This is actually not the main gate for shipping. This is one of the side gates, secondary gates. The arena is still a fun build, but I've kind of stopped building in this area for now. And I realized that since I don't want the trolls and stuff down here, I'm just going to build a bunch of workbenches in here so that they don't respawn in here. Well, that's fine. That works. Now the enemies over here, they're staying, right? Because this is my arena, and it's fun. I cannot wait to open this world up to people. I really feel bad for this deer. It's like stuck out here. Like in the middle of nowhere, just like deer. Boom. Feel bad for you, buddy. But you're kind of stuck there for now. So, coming up, and I should be running into my palace here shortly. There she is. Let her load. Look at this majestic, massive build. Right? My game actually lagged there for a second. So if you've never seen my build, this is it. Right? And it is humongous. It is absolutely 100% epic. I don't care what anybody else says. This build is epic. And a lot of it will fill in once I get closer. Some of it's not done. Especially like the banquet hall. The banquet halls, oh man, this is a project over here. Somebody actually said it looked like Gryffindor the other day. Like Hogwarts. And I was like, well, no, that's not. I didn't actually have that in mind. But I guess you could think of it that way. So no worries. And I haven't finished over here. This is for the most part, this is all going to be guest rooms in here all the way up. And then I've got my Jarl's Suite and Jarl's Tower right here. Lots and lots of fun stuff. But I tell you, I gave a tour to some people the other day, and man, it took me like 20-30 minutes easy just to show everybody everything. And that was like flying through on this flight mode. So there's a lot going on, but it's pretty cool. I do have a kitchen down here as well that I started. I haven't finished, but it's going to be as well. This is more for like, what would you call that? Room service. So if you are staying in the palace and you need some food, right? You're not going to go all the way to the banquet hall's kitchen, right? If the Jarl wants food, he wants food now. Okay, so there's underneath all of the rooms at the bottom is a giant kitchen, which is going to be here. And that is for anybody who needs food over here. There's no sense in going all the way over there. And the kitchen has a nice balcony. That's pretty much more, not really for like the people to go get air. That's more for like, yo, it's hot as shit in this freaking kitchen, right? So they get some airflow in there. Gonna need that. Things that I think of, right, that you may or may not need, right? I finished a lot of the braziers, and lights and torches went out. That's okay. I can relight them. There's probably, I want to say, if I have to go relight every one of these torches, there's at least 300 torches I would have to relight. At least. At a minimum. So it would take me a while. I really need to finish the one of these rooms up. But you know, I get ideas for other parts of the castle that I haven't built yet. Palace, castle, whatever. You know, it's same thing in my brain. So if I say one or the other, I prefer palace, but it could also be a castle. It definitely looks like one. So I really wanted to start working on the barracks here. And then once I get it, the barracks like outline, not like fully furnished. I'm not worried about furnishing things yet, but the outline I do want to get, so that way I know what I'm going with. Let me get my my hammer out here. So working on this and hanging out today. I really was gonna do. I swear I was gonna do. I said yesterday I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on my Twitch and all my emotes and stuff like that, and then out of nowhere, just like magical ideas started popping in my brain, and I was like, I can't work on my Twitch right now. Like, the magic is happening within my brain. Like, I cannot let this go to waste. So I went ahead and hit it up. So if anybody is curious, right, if you're watching right now and you want to see more of it, or you really want a tour, I can definitely do that. I have no problem with that because I love showing this thing off, and I love letting people see it and all that it is. It's just, you know, make sure you got a minute, because sit back, grab a drink, maybe a snack, and it's gonna take us a minute. So other than that, if nobody really wants a tour or anything, like, I'm just gonna hit it up with the building, this barracks. I really want to get this floor inlaid. I really want to get the gardens floor inlaid as well, but that garden floor is going to take me an hour alone just to lay. So I was like, you know, do I really want to stream that? I don't know. If maybe if we get a good conversation going or something, I'll go over there. This floor is only going to take me probably 15 minutes to lay. And then, you know, partial of the wall. I want to get the height of this down as well. See, there we go. I frequently switch gears. It happens. Just let it happen, okay? Just let it happen. I do want some giant pillars coming out right here. Right? This is a majestic barracks. So we're definitely gonna have some big old pillars here on the side of the doorway. And I've actually, so I wrote, game lags every now and then, you know, when I try and move too fast. I wrote in my description of today's stream, I was like the largest build ever that I've ever seen. And this is in fact the largest build that I've ever seen. I have seen a lot of others, don't get me wrong. I have done a lot of searching for Reddit, a lot of ideas, but I've never seen anything quite this big. I've seen big, but nothing to my scale size. And if anybody knows of any tricks to boost the old processing power of this game, please let me know. Excuse me, because I'm drinking Diet Coke, so, you know, a little gassy. I would really appreciate it, because I'm definitely going to need that processing power here shortly. So these are going to be nice, huge columns for a barracks slash, you know, pretty much like almost like a keep, but for the guards. Let's see how high we really want to go with it, because when I want them to come in the main barracks hall, it is going to be nice, big, and open, because my training grounds are outside, so I don't need anything with there, and my workshops are outside. You know, they're all going to be underneath that building over there. So really, the only thing that I need to worry about here is like a chow hall, sleeping. I guess the only thing that I really didn't put in the entire place was toilets. Do I have a toilet system? No. I don't have plumbing. Right? That's the only thing that I don't have so far. And if you got to go tinkle, right? I don't know what to tell you. Pee in a bucket. Maybe I'll put forge buckets in everybody's stateroom. I'll just build a forge there really quick, put the bucket, and then delete the forge. I've done that already for some areas. You know, it works quite well. Just build whatever workbench you need, and then delete it after you've built the piece that you want, because some of those pieces work really well in other areas. And, you know, I need it to work with me. It's kind of like the stables, right? I'm going to put buckets in the stables or in the stalls for the loxes. You know, they need water too. So that'll be happening. There's just a lot going on. And, you know, it's Saturday. I'm hanging out. I have a lot of ideas that started flowing through my head. I didn't think I was going to be actually doing this today because I started to get a really bad migraine. And I countered it really quick. I knocked it out of the park. I was like, thank goodness. Because I did not want to be down for the count today. That is never, ever, ever fun. Migraines suck. Alright, so we've got this nice big entryway. I don't know if it's tall enough yet, though. Might not be tall enough. Let's try one more. And see how tall we get. And I want to hang, like, right, the white banners are going to be hanging from the front of this. To denote that it is for the... It's for all regiments, don't get me wrong. Which is why we have, you know, all the banners hanging up over there for the training ground. But, I said one, and we're going to try two. I think two's good. It just needs to be tall and majestic. Right? That's what it needs to be. You need to be in like, oh man, look at this place. This is amazing. That's the feeling that I'm going for. Okay? So, and the way I'm going to do this is this actually going to be a balcony on top of these two pillars, right? And this is going to be kind of like the, what do you want to call it? The commander's balcony for the White Regiment, right? He's going to have a nice doorway. This is going to be floored. He'll have a doorway to just step out on the balcony and see what is going on, right, with his troops. All right, if he wants to go look and see, oh, look, we're loading stores and... or people are leaving, you know, we got training grounds. And one thing that I thought of that I haven't really figured out how to make it yet, but I kind of have this set up so that it's like a parade ground. And I almost want to put like, I did put a tower here, and or a half tower right here, and that's for pretty much like the Jarl to come out. And he can look down and see his troops. Right? So this is kind of like a intentionally left open and blank for the Jarl to look at his troops. Now, the really cool thing that I wanted to do, I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. But if I can figure out a way to outline the symbol of a giant dragon with like the wood flooring, right? Because the wood, if it goes in, it kind of sticks like this, right? Huge trip hazard. I got it. But it will look really cool inside, inlaid into the stone. So we'll see if that works or not. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. So that's about it right now. I'm just hanging out and working pretty much on my barracks. I'm really, really excited about this. I've spent about 2 weeks wondering how I was going to build it. Not sure. And I think I finally figured it out. And I really like the ideas and designs that are going through my head. So here we go. Right? That's the commander's balcony. And then I've realized that if you're going to hang any kind of, let's see if I can get it in there, banner, right? But you don't want to put it up against the wall. Just put a log out there and put it against the wall. That way it doesn't affect and it doesn't look like it's got like pieces of concrete showing through it or wood. So it works out really, really well. I'll probably do a nice inlay design going all the way up with some crystal. I do like to do that with all my doors, just so there's light coming in. I wish I had stained glass, like I always mention. Stained glass would make it perfect. Even though it is a barracks, it is also, right, it is also inside the palace walls. So it is going to be very, very majestic-like. Why is that not? Oh, it's not. Oh, I can get it, I can get it, I can get it. I can't get it. Oh, there we go. So I'll have probably... I always like this design. It's very easy. And let's see. I don't think I'll get one more, though. And it looks really good when you put crystal in it. Hopefully that crystal doesn't pop through the wood, though. That's the only bad part. Sometimes it does. We'll see if I can do it on maybe the back side. And then put more wood over it. Who knows? So, let's see. I don't think I'm going to get one more. I'm not. We'll try it, though. We'll see what it looks like. Is it going to be a smaller one? Oh, maybe it will. Maybe it will work. So let's see. Come on, get in there. It is smaller. That one's messed up. I'll use my dev commands here in a minute and remove drops. But that's okay. That's definitely okay. We can work with that still, right? And then we can put the crystal in it. Let's see. This is pretty easy crystal to put in there, right? This isn't a lot. Hopefully it just sticks out on the back side and not the front side. If it sticks out on the back side, I'm good. Sticks out on the front side, that's where I get pissed, because then it like hits the sun just right, and that crystal totally gets screwed up. I'm gonna have to put a piece in there just to get my centerpieces in. See, the centerpieces are not. Oh, maybe they will. Maybe they will. All right. Did it. Yes. It worked. So, let's go ahead and fill this in with glass. And then we'll be done with that. All right. And then I'm going to map out kind of like what my main hall is going to be. I'm not going to have giant pillars like many of the other main halls that I have in here. It's not going to be as wide. I think we'll do 3 on each side, and then we'll head it back. And then we'll have, you know, rooms off to the side, obviously. There's definitely going to be rooms off to the side. But I want to get the floor kind of mapped out, because I'm going to need... I want to put the kitchen down on the main floor. Windows for this massive build are not going to be put in until they get much higher up, right? But there are going to be windows. There are going to be staterooms for more of the higher ranking officers, leaders of the troops. And then there's obviously going to be a commander's very nice stateroom, which you can tell because he's got a sweet balcony up there. And damn, this is what I've been working on so far. So chugging right along. I don't think I have one. The kitchen might be done, but it's not fully furnished because I want to put like knives and stuff down. I got like butcher knives and more fruits and vegetables. So I guess nothing is really done yet. You know, there's always subject to change too, right? Because you never know. I'm not gonna have doors for these sides either. Let's see. Is there 3? There's 3. Okay. I need to put some flooring down to kind of keep this going. Epic builds with Govna. Alright, how many did I do? There we go. Okay. Just want to make sure it's nice and even. Alright, and then we'll have some wall going down, and then I'll have another insert, because I'm definitely going to put the kitchen on this floor somewhere. I might actually put the kitchen on one side, and then the, like the barracks hall on the other, or the mess hall. Chow hall, whatever you want to call it. Probably put the chow hall on this side because there is a opening to get to the outside from here, and then if you go all the way around, you can get to that tower and then over into the banquet hall area. So that would look, or that would be like the perfect spot for the mess hall. It's right where I'm building right now. Just a nice big mess hall with a bunch of tables. Nothing fancy, but something that you know, it's not going to be like terrible either. It's going to be a nice place to eat, but nothing like the banquet hall over there, I should say. There we go. Sometimes my articulating skills are not the best, but my Valheim build is amazing. All right, let's see. We're gonna do, because we're gonna bring this wall over too, and there's probably what I think I'm gonna do is I'll probably have a really nice majestic staircase going up, and then that staircase will split off left and right and go up, and then it'll go up into like the actual barracks rooms and stuff like estate rooms, commander of troops area. I really should go find a job with like Epic Games or something, or Blizzard, and just go design things. But I have no clue. I have no experience in graphic designs or video game designs, so it might be like an epic failure. I just have a lot of ideas, and I don't think they buy off of ideas. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope everybody's weekend is going good, being safe, you know, having a good weekend, nice and easy. Saturday, good times. Tomorrow's Sunday fun day. Oh, come on, get in there. I'm gonna have to. There we go. Even my barracks, I was really surprised because I was like, as I was building this, I was looking over and I was like, man, even my barracks is like starting to, it's like this palace is so big it's starting to take up the entire lagoon. It's like, shoot. I gotta be careful not to make it any bigger than it already is. Now I can make it bigger within itself and finish it, but the outline is done. If I go any bigger, it's really gonna start pushing into the lagoon onto the sides, and I didn't want my palace to intersect with the city. I wanted it to be surrounded by water. Let's see. Get in there. Come on. There we go. All right. Almost done with this part. And then get rid of that. Put this. There we go. Do this section over here. And then I can start making staircases up. And the walls on the sides, I'm not really worried about until I actually get to that point. And I'm not at that point. The staircase is going to be a lot more difficult. Actually, it probably won't, to be honest. Considering I've made so many of the large staircases now, it might actually be pretty easy. But I think I want to do it. The steps will be stone. But I kind of want to do it more of a wood finish on top of that stone. So we'll see. And then I might actually, while I'm thinking about it, at the top of the stairs, I think I'll probably do some tall windows. You'll see. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Do like two tall windows, one on each side near the staircases, and then in the middle we'll do like the banners hanging with the wolf head. I think that would look cool. And some definitely gonna get some carpet in there. Oh man, it's not lining up how I want it. There we go. And those stairs should look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I just got to be careful. I don't want to run into the edges. Staterooms and stuff for officers up top. Not worried about it because I can go pretty high. So, and I kind of want to make it so that that's the actual third story. So what I'll do is I'll probably have an actual floor right here, which I'm gonna put some marker stones out, so that way I know exactly where to stop. So there we go. We get a little bit of a lag. Game's getting mad at me. Huh. It's like, dude, you're building too much. There's just too much. Okay, so we're gonna go straight out, and I'll delete all these here shortly. But the reason I want to build them is to mark out how high I want my staircases to go. I just need an indicating marker. That'll work. So I could do... I do want to be able to... So I want to leave like 2 spots off to the side so you can go either side, right or left. But I need like a half piece right there. Let's see if I can do a little magic here real quick and see if I can get a staircase right there. Bingo. And then the best part about building it over water is that I can either go under it or around it and then put my pieces back in. But I say I got 2 squares on that side. I got a square and a half on that side. Nope, let's get rid of that one. Now I got 2 squares on each side. So there we go. I was going to say, it should be even. Probably put maybe some closets underneath. Who knows? The world is full of ideas. Alright, so there we go. I got that staircase built. And then we'll do... Maybe I'll do a small balcony out here. I don't feel like it's high enough yet, though. And I don't feel like this is back far enough. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with that corner. If it was straight edged, I would. But since it's not straight edged, I'm not going to be able to put those windows in. That's fine. They can be put in elsewhere. All right, let's see if we made it up, but we're not at the side yet. I need to go up one more. Ooh. Hey, how's it going, Ellie? I was watching your stream earlier. Cuphead looked fun. It actually brought me back to like my nostalgia days. The way that it was played. It was super fun. I was really quiet, but I was watching you. It looked hard at some points. I was like, dang, dude, that boss is like, I mean, you really had to jump around in that game. Like, it definitely would make me rage angry. Yeah, it looked like it. And you only got like 3 hit points. I was like, dude, that sucks. It definitely reminded me of a 90s era game, but the graphics were really good and cool. So, I enjoyed it. It was a good stream. Alright. So here we go. I'm actually going to make that come out right there. And we'll get rid of this now, because I know exactly how high it has to be. We'll get rid of those drops here in a minute. Do I want to do... No, we're going to leave it at 2. It'll be 4 all the way up and then 2 later. I'm going to play it next Saturday. That works. Just definitely let me know before you get on like you did today. As soon as you sent the Discord message, I hopped right on and booted it up on my phone. That was when I was actually starting to get my migraine, and I was like, oh no. And it turned out that it was like perfect timing, because I just kind of laid there and watched you and let my medicine kick in. It worked out perfect. All right, sweet. So it's not as tall as I wanted, but this is actually be open, so I don't care. It's gonna be we're gonna do a balcony. Yes. Yes, we are. That's going to look super cool. And then we'll do a... Let me get this side done real quick. Alright, here we go. Because we're going to make like a little overpass, or underpass, should I say. Underpass for this. Alright. And then we're going to make it so that there's kind of like a doorway back here. Right? Kitchen can come around, get around to the mess hall, however it may be. Let's go ahead and lock up these stairs though. So that way I don't have to worry about this. I could eat more. I'm sure I probably could. I do want to say thank you, and I know he's probably not watching right now, for yesterday, the Crazy Willie, his crazy butt, rated my stream with like 33 freaking people, and I've never had that many people in my life on my stream, so it was exciting and terrifying at the same time. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, oh my god. So thank you to the Crazy Willie. I will always give you a shout out for that. It was ended up being a really good stream though, and a lot of people got to see my builds. Some people were lurking and then came out of nowhere and were like, yo, I've been lurking you for like a while now and your build is crazy. I was like, wow, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. I think that's going to be a solid wall anyways. And I feel like that's not in the middle. It's not. That sucks. Oh, that's because I got that side. That's why. I was like, why is that not like fully in the middle? Okay, cool. Never mind. Not worried about it. We're going to keep on pushing. I was a little confused there as to why that wasn't centered, but it doesn't really have to be. I'm not worried about it, to be honest. I do need some more stamina, though. I went ahead and did the old spawner with F5 dev commands. I would not be able to build this entire palace without that. I think I would probably still be in the beginning stages if I couldn't spawn stuff for stamina. Because it just, I blow through it so fast. So let's see. Instances. 29,000. You know, definitely not what I had yesterday. I don't know how that works. But we'll get her done. And we'll get this freaking sweet freaking barracks done. I kind of want to go up like one more level. But I don't know how I want to start it. I don't want to put them there. That's for sure. Here, let's get... I have a pet peeve about like the stuff that drops. It drives me nuts. No clue why. It absolutely drives me nuts. Okay, let's get this side staircase going. So up 2, and then it's gonna go over. That side's got the wall, but we're just gonna go and do 4, and then I think it goes up one more, right? Yeah, one more. And that puts us back even, or should be even. Should be, maybe. Let's bring this wall down, and because I don't think it's even. It's not. There is. That's really weird. Okay, now it's even. It's even like that. Oh, I see what I did. I see. Sometimes I have to check myself before I wreck myself, pretty much. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. It should be, there's 2, and there's 2, and there's 4 in between. What's off? Like, this piece should butt up with that staircase. Is the staircase off? Yeah, sometimes I get into these modes where I'm just like, what the heck? I can't not have it symmetrical. It is. Because that staircase is on top of this. That's why. That's what I'm missing. By the way, I play with a ton of Legos. So this is probably why I am able to piece things together. But then the moment that it doesn't actually fit into the right spot, I get super frustrated. So let's just go up one more with it. Why not? All right, here we go. And then we'll put some nice archways in there, you know. There we go. See? Looks good. Nice archway for the troops. All right, here we go. Starting to come together, you know. About an hour ago, this was nothing but blankness. And now we are seeing, like, the outcroppings of a majestic barracks. And the way I'm going to do this upper level, this level, right, it's going to be kind of like a hotel. So there's going to be a nice, really nice railing here, because this is going to be the officer stuff. And then I'm going to have officer staterooms down the side. I'm going to try and get 3. I'm not going to do double doors like up here for the commanders, right? Because he's going to have windows and stuff. We'll go ahead and throw those in. Oh, shoot. We're just going to do small windows, right? You're not a Jarl, but you're going to get some window here. Ooh, that sucks. It's like off. Why is it off? Why is this off? Oh, one of the doors is off. That's why. I was like, I don't get this. There we go. Now we're even. It's always funny because I was talking to another person who builds in Valheim, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. They're a streamer as well, and it was so funny. Oh, it was Jackie Equips. And we were talking, and it was like, you know, when you notice a mistake in your build, and you can't not, like, go change it immediately. Like, oh, I noticed mistake. Must change now. Or it just, like, sits in the back of your head and drives you nuts. Oh, man. You know what? Since you're not working with me, let's try this. Even that's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh. I think that's still going to be off. Oh, no, that's perfect. Alright, they worked. Sweet. Because we're going to put glass in there. Alright. And since this is, you know, like a nice, you know, it's got a... The front of this is all about presentation. So, we definitely have to have the front nice. Alright, because you don't want dignitaries and other people coming in and being like, oh, look at your own barracks, it's trashy. And then, you know, next thing you know, they're like, we're going to swoop in with our army and take you over. Yeah, not happening. So, you know, the more majestic and mighty you can make it, while it is, like, the greater prize, so to speak, it's also really damn hard to defeat. Like, it's almost like a piece of eye candy, but at the same time, it's like, Yeah, I really want that, but I don't want to lose my entire army over it. So, you know, that's kind of how this is, right? People really want this palace, but I mean, you'd have to band together many, many armies to take it over. You'd have to get like all the 9 realms to try and take this bad boy over. All right, sweet. So we're starting to look kind of majestic, right? Maybe I'll hang the other 8 banners on 4 on each side, across the top or so. We'll see. Never know. And then we'll do. Let's see. I got that done. Let's put in the stones for this. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and put that railing on that upper level. So that way we can kind of see what we're working with. This actually needs to be the back of a wall. And there's also the possibility that I could just make a design in the back of the wall and then put crystal in it, even though there's no window. I've done that before in different spots. And it works out pretty well. It just gives it a little flair in the space. So there we go. So we can kind of see, get a better idea of what's going on, right? Kind of get a good impression of this barracks. And then what I'll probably do, let's see, I might even make, let's do that, right? Let's make, let's try one side with wood and the other with not wood, right? We're gonna go up still. I don't know if I'm gonna like the wood look. And I'm not, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a nice like right. Oh shoot, I'm not hitting the right button. I'm hitting like the freaking wrong button. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it go up a little bit and then come back towards me, and then it'll go up a little bit more. So I just need to make sure that I make it tall enough. There we go. So that people can still look out from the balcony. Because if they can't do that, then the whole thing is like pointless. So we're gonna try and see if this actually works. And it's kind of cool too, because you can still see, like you can actually see out the windows up here, right? You know, I can put a railing right there, multiple of these. Here, let's just do, and it's kind of, it's like a useful window. It's not just for light, right? You can look out it now. And then his stateroom floor. Just got to make sure the floors line up. And if the floors and everything and the sun and the moon and the stars line up, we'll be good. So it's like 1.5, which I think that's good. All right, and this is going to be kind of balcony-ish too. All right, it's going to go all the way back. All the way to this wall. All right, and then we're going to go up again. So I got to go up 1. I'm thinking this barracks is going to be pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty stoked about it. I think, let's see, I need to go up more actually. So we did what, 2, 3, but we're behind a little bit because that one had 4 down below and that one has 2. So technically we're still even right here with our, which is what I want. And then we'll come up, I think I need to come up 2. Shoot, maybe I need to come up more than 2. Let's bring this block over so we can see. Just for a reference point. Oh, snap. I gotta go up one more. Alright. Aim this sucker's high. Cool. But it's gonna be so you can, I'm gonna make it so that you can look all the way down it too. And I think that's gonna be really, really cool. To be able to stand up top and you're gonna be able to look down. You know, it's kind of a pain in the butt if you were the commander and you had to walk up all these stairs to get to your stateroom, but it's still going to be super cool looking. I just got to remember on this side I got less room due to the fact that it's closer to the wall. But we're only doing the 2 over, and then we got to come up 3. Luckily, things float in air. Right. Don't worry, all this is going to have walls and fun things. So I'm not worried about that because I'll fill in the walls here in a little bit. I always like to have that blank space. That blank space works out really well, and that shows because then you get like my underwater system underneath the entire castle, right? You get that whole drainage system, and I wasn't gonna make a floor in it at first. I wasn't going to. But then I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool if you could run around in that thing like a sewer system. So what I think I'll do is put gates and the lockable iron ones. You know, it really sucks because, you know, for people who know that iron and water don't mix, especially seawater, but it's still going to be really cool, all right? Maybe it's galvanized. They learn how to galvanize iron. Maybe it's galvanized steel. Who knows? Maybe it's Magic Land because there's trolls in here, all right? We're going to go with that. That it works. It just works. Don't worry about the other things, but that's the way my brain works. You know, I always wonder, like, oh, but you can't do that because this, like, you put that realistic spin on it, and that realistic spin sometimes will hurt you. But then, you know, you always just got to think back, like, you know what? There's trolls. This is like Magic, like, look up. Prime example, right? It's Magic Land. Anything can happen. There's not horses, there's loxes. All right, and those things, I was so mad yesterday. If you didn't get to watch the video yet, so what had happened was I spawned a lox in the pen. And so I have not been playing the game to its storyline effect. Not at all, right? I've been building. I've got over 100 hours just straight building in this game. And so I spawned a lox in the pen over there, and I was still in flight mode like I am now, right? And I was like, oh, well, you know, I want to put a saddle on. I want to try and ride this lox. And as soon as I hit the Z key to, like, come down to regular mode, man, that thing came flying at me like a freaking tank. And I instantly died. I was like, what the hell just happened? You know, it wasn't tamed, anything like that. And luckily somebody who was watching was like, yo, do the F5 tame command. And I was like, oh. It was like, yeah, if it's not tamed, it's gonna kill you. I was like, wow, that sucks. So that shows how much of the, like, storyline portion I've missed out on so far. And, you know, while some people might call that a bad thing, like, I'm not calling it a bad thing at all. Because I love the building aspect of this game so much that I don't care. You know, like I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, but it's not gonna be today, right? And it's not gonna be tomorrow. I would say, you know, maybe it's gonna be in 2023. I did set a goal for having the entire city and palace done, and that goal is by Christmas of this year. So that can tell you, like, you know, the size and scale of just how large this build is going to be. Christmas. That is my my drop dead date. I got to be done by Christmas. If I'm not done by Christmas, then that means that I had to go find a real job because I'm not getting my retirement check from the Navy or my disability, and I'm kind of screwed. So, stream is not paying the bills right now, but you know, if it does end up, then great, and I'll keep doing this on a daily. But if it doesn't, you know, gotta pay those bills, feed those kids. So I thought I was gonna actually make more off the Twitch ads. Like they sent out an email. Twitch sent out an email, and they're like, "Oh, get 55% more with the new ads and stuff like that, ad revenue." Well, guess what, dude? Like, that totally isn't. They're not paying out nearly like I thought they would. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. Hold on, really quick. I popped up another screen. All right, remove drops. So I've actually made more off everybody else, you know, like donating and stuff, and my ad revenue is like 85 cents. I'm like, this is stupid. Your guys' freaking ad program doesn't work at all. Like, this is trash. So I had really big high hopes for that, and Twitch really let me down with it. So that kind of sucked. There's going to be nothing on this floor except for his stateroom. So, pretty sad about that. A lot of high hopes there, but the hopes got let down, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. I got 6 kids to feed. But I'm still going to try and power this thing out by Christmas. That's for damn sure. I have put way too much time and effort into this thing to not. And people love it. You know, I've had multiple comments and compliments of just how, like, elaborate this thing is. And, you know, that's what I want. I want to see people, you know, like, whoa, that's so cool. Cool. Now let me finish it so you can come play in this world. Right? I want you to be able to come in and experience this world as well. That's my main goal. Finish it so that people can come check it out. All right, let's put like his little stateroom over here. I'm thinking that I'm actually going to go up higher than this. And with that, you know, I'm just going to put the staircases in front of his. All right, this is just a gigantic staircase going up. We're going to keep going up. Keep going. Let's actually go to the side. Let's do sides again. Let's just keep going. Keep it going. Except they're staying 2s this time. 2 wides. Not going big wide. That was just the main staircase. But it's so much easier to get the actual design and then go back in and just fill in the gaps. Way easier that way. But I'm not gonna... Actually, this is the commander's floor, so we are gonna make this floor nice. This is gonna have nice railing. So we can kind of get an idea of what it's gonna look like, you know? Let's just go ahead and put the twos in there. The reason, because if I want to attach anything to these, it's so much easier to do it based off of twos instead of those long pieces. All right, if I want to put, and I'm thinking that I might, like, poles going up, right? So like these. Going up, right, to the next floor. And then maybe we'll fill it in with like this. Right? I kind of like this idea. This just popped into my head. You know, it's a nice floor. It's outside the commander's room. Let's put, because I'll probably go up one more with them. And then I'll put another set right above these. You know, who knows? Maybe not. So we'll see. And you can see like my gigantic build in the background. So I'm going to go take a quick 5-minute break. I've already been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to go take a quick break and not kick over everything that's on the floor next to me, which I just did. Happens. There we go. Quick break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I'm going to leave it so that, you know, if anybody does come in, right, you're going to see it. There it is. That's part of it. Very small part, actually. So I'll be right back. Oh, shoot. Oh! Thanks. Remove drops. Okay. Thanks for always paying attention, Allie. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Somewhere. Now we're even. I know your stream did it to me. I was like, I can't hear anything on your stream. But I was saying before I realized, thank you, Allie, that my mic was muted. I like the stone top because it helps bring out the arches better. This is gonna be the top floor anyways, so. And the smoke does make it out, which is what I want. This is gonna be the top of the barracks. And to denote that, we will put... There is going to be a way to get to the roof. Definitely going to be a way. We are going to put these in. So that way we can kind of see how tall this is from a distance. Because I do want to check that. You know, is it tall enough? To be honest. Alright, so those are even. I do think it's tall enough. It's a big ass building. It definitely needs some outside aesthetics, like the front two columns are good. You kind of see the glass, that part pisses me off. The glass that pops through the wood, which is super frustrating. But I like the rest of it. Once I get the whole wall, you know, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and cover up this. It's off by a little bit, but that's because it's coming in at like an angle. I feel like it looks like a container tanker ship right now. Way without the finished walls. I'll probably do maybe another window up here. Let's see. What are those windows? Yeah, go all the way across. Oh, that's... Yeah, that side's gonna be a pain. Pain. Ugh, food. I don't know how much longer I'll stream for today, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll go clean. I need to clean the house a little bit. I know for a fact. You know, don't we all? Alright. I could do another window over here because this is the top of it stops right here. And it's actually, I'm going to bring it down because the way this is going, right, this wall over here, laggy, comes around, and then I'm going to have it, I'm going to keep the wall height where it is and have this kind of like, still going to be outside, but it's going to be covered with a couple stairs down, and then it's going to come into probably this floor, and then come around to the back side here, and punch in right here. So you can still use the wall to get in. I think that sounds like a great idea, but I got to bring this wall over to see exactly where I need to put my stairs to. Boop. All right, cool. Anybody ever seen Wall-E? Hello, Dolly. Right, and up we're gonna go, but you'll see here in a sec what I mean, because I'm gonna cover it up real quick. For some reason, this like section just, I keep putting blocks off. That's usually my sign to stop, to be honest. Like, when I keep having issues and I can't place things in the right spot, that's usually like, you're probably tired, you need to stop. Oh, you know what I could make this, though? I could make this the, like a little XO's balcony. Let's do it. Instead of a window. Now, I gotta come down with some stairs. But whatever. Right? He's not getting a big stateroom anyways. So he can suck it up. Huh. I need 2 stairs to come down. And go from the bottom. Wonder if it'll actually fit with big doors. Let's see. Oh, it does. Sick. And then I'm just going to make this a little balcony. Because it's going to stop anyways. And it'll go over like 2 more. Oof. Like super lag right there. Put this garden in, this game is like not gonna function. Alright, I gotta figure out how high this needs to be. That's the bottom, so we're gonna bring it over just so I can tell. I gotta match the sides. What I need to do is like a full-on video of, oh snap, those stairs gotta go way up. I think that's right. We gotta go in a little bit. That's too much. Alright, get on there. actually. It's gonna be off, but whatever. All right. Let's make sure these match up. Yes, they do. Ah. That, however, does not. I feel like that's higher than normal. Maybe not. Oh, crap. That wasn't even the edge of my wall. Crappy mistakes with Governor. This is why. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. But what I think I'm going to do is just create a corner piece right here. And not even worry about it and just make it straight up. I'm not even going to sweat it. I think the last thing I want to do is just get the wall, not the windows or anything, but I want to get the wall for the barracks, the front of the barracks complete, and some of this put up, this side wall, so it just doesn't look like it's off. Like just get some wall in. So that way when I do tours later, because I know I will, I don't have to explain as much. You can kind of already see exactly what's going on. And I wanted to kind of say hi to everybody tonight. You know, if you had dinner with me last night, that was a good time. Ate my pizza and streamed. Let's see. So, you know, a little Saturday streaming. Don't get to do those too often. Okay. So that's good. Now you can kind of see like what's going on. So let's go ahead and thump this wall in. What do I do? 2? All right. And it's not important enough for me to put anything over it, so I don't really care. I feel like it's off though. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, no, maybe so. Even if it is, it's not anymore. I guess I should really figure out what I want to do with the area above before I go ahead and finish that wall. I mean, it doesn't really matter because even if I want to put windows in, I'll just put them in later. I'll just knock a piece out. But, is that one? Yeah. I kind of want to just get the foundation laid for it, even though I did a little decorating, which normally I don't do, but sometimes I do. So you just get tired of laying stone pieces. Yeah. Okay. Woo! My computer doesn't, or this game does not like this section of castle and building. Alright, cool. We got the front wall. That was like my main objective today, is I just wanted to get the front wall built. Why is it? I feel like that's off. It's probably because it has to load all that. When I work down below the castle, I don't have to load all that because I don't see it. But working outside like this, it makes me load everything. All right. I mean, the back end's not done, but the front end is. Which, oh, I was gonna do the top. Never mind. Still going. And I'm actually, like I do many other parts of the castle wall, just put that top lip on. That top lip actually, it kind of sets the tone a little bit and helps it stand out. Especially if you're getting like a side angle or something. And then we'll do the blocks up top as well. Just gives it a little something instead of just flatness. Which I'm gonna put more stone to kind of bring it out a little bit better, because right now it just, I don't like that flat wall look. But I know that there's definitely ways to make it stand out, because you can come down here and do like just even a little piece that does like a little round hump on each side all the way across, or on both sides, kind of like the columns, but just round little curves. Really help it stand out. And then we'll take a step back and look at the outcome of our hard work. And magically it went evenly all the way across, which is awesome. All right, there we go. So that's the barracks. You know, I got to do some aesthetics to the walls around it, but comes out looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and end for the day. I hope you all have a safe, fun weekend, and I will see you all Monday. Take care, and